The cup is almost empty now, just a little at the bottom. I tilt it once and take a sip, still enough to keep it with me. Been sitting here for quite a while, though I couldn't say how long. Didn't really watch the time, just kept listening to the songs. Sun has moved across the rooftop, shadows longer by the chair. I notice it and then forget it, nothing else changes here. The cup is almost empty, but I'm not getting up. There's still music in my headphones, still little in the cup. The cup is almost empty, that's alright for now. I can sit a little longer, haven't figured out how long. Someone down below is talking, can't make out a single word. A car starts and turns the corner, then it's something barely heard. Wind comes through a little warmer, moves the sleeve against my arm. I set the cup beside my sneaker, lean a little farther back. Could go downstairs for another, could just leave it like it is. I'm not really thirsty anyway, I just like having it here. A cup is almost empty, but the afternoon is not. Another track begins to play, I let it start. Nothing pulling at me, nothing saying move, so the cup can stay beside me, and I can stay here too. There's one last sip still waiting, maybe I'll save it for a while. Watch the people cross the street from somewhere high above the lights. At bus stops near the intersection, two people get off and walk. Someone carries home some groceries, someone stands outside and talks. Everyone keeps doing something, I don't feel behind it all. I just watch it from the rooftop with my back against the chair. The cup is almost empty, still enough for one more sip. Music keeps on going, so I'm staying with it. The cup is almost empty, wind comes through again. I'll drink the rest whenever. Don't really know just when. I have to pick it up and shake it lightly, hit a little bit inside. Take a sip and leave some there, don't know why, just feels alright. Clouds keep moving overhead, a new song settles in. Same chair, same view, same rooftop, different rhythm in my ears. I could get another coffee, maybe later, maybe not. For now there's still a little left, and that feels like enough. Cap by my shoe, music still low, sun moving on. Almost empty, still sitting here, still comes through between the buildings, cool against my face, moves the edge of my t-shirt, then disappears again. Sun is still across the rooftop, coffee round my chair. City sounds keep rising up, then thinning in the air. Nothing strong, nothing dramatic, just enough to feel a little change across the afternoon. A little cooler than before. A breeze between the buildings comes and goes again, moves the air around me, then settles where I am. Nothing I need to follow, nothing I need to do. I just sit and feel it pass, then wait for the next one through. Someone opens up a window, curtain lifts a little, a paper cup rolls near the wall, then stops beside the rail. Music's low inside my headphones, bass moving underneath. The wind catches part of the rhythm, then slips back to the street. I take another drink of coffee, not as warm as it was, still enough to keep inside me, still enough for now. A breeze between the buildings comes and goes again, cool across my shoulder, then warm sunlight settles in. Nothing I need to follow, nothing I need to do. I just sit and feel it pass, then wait for the next one through. A train moves somewhere in the distance, cars turn at the light. Someone talks down on the sidewalk, their voice drifts out of sight. Wind comes back a little stronger, moves the dust beside my shoes. I lean deeper in the chair, let it move however it wants to. Phone stays quiet in my pocket, song changes without a pause. I don't really know this which one, just let the music carry on. A breeze between the buildings comes and goes again. City keeps on moving, I'm still sitting where I bear. Nothing I need to follow, nothing I need to choose, just the air moving around me, and another easy tune. Clouds shift slowly over rooftops, light changes on the wall, a little shade comes over me, then the sun returns it all. Summer lasts one floor below, a bicycle passes by. The wind moves through my headphones cord, then disappears into the sky. I could head back down whenever, could stand another little while. No decision in the moment, no reason to make one now. Went through the buildings, music playing low, coffee by the chair, and another breeze, a little cooler this time, and I stay where I coffee in a paper cup, still a little warm to touch. Sit it down beside my chair, let the morning find you there. City humming underneath, cars and voices through the streets. Nothing calling out my name, everything can stay the same. Take a sip and lean back slow. Watch the people come and go. Sunlight resting on the wall. I don't mind the time at all. Coffee on the rooftop, music in my ears. Nothing really happening, and I like it here. Sky above the buildings, traffic down below. I can stay a little longer, no reason yet to go. Cup gets cooler in my hand. It wasn't really in the plan. Didn't come up here to think, just brought something warm to drink. Somebody laughs a block away. A bicycle rolls down the lane. Little sounds I usually miss. Today I notice all of it. Phone stays quiet in my pocket. I could check it, but I don't yet. Whatever's waiting can still wait. I'm not running late today. Coffee on the rooftop, music in layers. Nothing really happening, and I like it here. The wind between the buildings, moving nice and slow. I can stay a little longer, no reason yet to go. Little shadow from the chair moves an inch while I sit there. Coffee stain along the side. Sun keeps climbing through the sky. Another song begins to play. I don't even know its name. Still I let it carry on. Fits the way the morning feels. A truck stops somewhere down below. Someone opens up a door. Then the noise gets mixed with music till I barely hear it anymore. Coffee on a rooftop, music clean my ears. Nothing really happening, and I like it here. Cup is getting cooler, still got time to stare. Another song is starting, so I stay right there. So I stay right there. I take another easy drink. Don't really need to stop and think. Somewhere underneath this view, the city has a lot to do. Cloud rose cast the sunlight. Shade falls across my shoes. Then the rooftop once again. Same old comfortable view. I could go and get another cup, could head back down instead, but neither one feels necessary, so I leave that thought ahead. Coffee by my chair, music playing low. Wind comes through again. Still sitting here, still looking out. Still no reason to move. Been up here longer than I thought. Didn't really check the time. Coffee sitting by my chair. Sun still looking pretty fine. Same view I've been watching. Same buildings down below. Nothing new has happened. Still don't really want to go. I shift a little in the chair. Stretch my legs out in the sun. Another track comes through my headphones. Guess I'm not quite done. I could stay here a little longer still. Nothing waiting for me, nothing that can't wait. I could stay here, let the afternoon move on. decide yet. I'll just leave the music on. Someone crosses at the corner, someone pulls a window wide. A delivery truck stops briefly, then keeps rolling down the side. Wind comes through across the rooftop, cooler than a minute ago. I close my eyes for half a second, just to feel it come and go. Phone is somewhere in my pocket, haven't thought about it much. Maybe that's a good enough reason not to reach for it just yet. I could stay a little longer still, city moving underneath me. I'm just sitting where I will. Nothing really needs me, nothing pulling me away. Another song is starting, so I'll give it time to play. Coffee's almost room temperature, doesn't bother me at all. Light has moved across the concrete, closer now toward the wall. I can hear a train in the distance, someone laughing down below. Little things keep coming through and then they're gone before I know. Maybe I'll head down in a minute, maybe that minute takes a while. I don't really need an answer, I'm comfortable for now. I could stay a little longer still, still up here, still feels good, still got time. Been up here longer than I thought, didn't really check the time. Coffee sitting by my chair, and still looking pretty fine. Same view I've been watching, same buildings down below. Nothing new has happened, still don't really want to go. I shift a little in the chair, stretch my legs out in the sun. Another track comes through my headphones, guess I'm not quite done. I could stay a little longer still, still I'm hidden for me. Nothing that can't wait. Wind between the buildings, music soft inside my ears. I could stay here, yeah, I could stay here. Carve no way past the sunrise, shade settles on my shoes, then the warmth comes back again. Same old afternoon view, a bird lands along the railing, looks around and flies away. I watch it disappear somewhere and lean back the same old way. No big reason for this feeling, nothing special I can name, just don't feel like leaving yet. So everything can stay the same. Another breeze, another song, same chair, still up here, still feels good, still got time. Phone stays quiet in my pocket. Hadn't looked at it for a while. Could be something waiting there, could be nothing, either's fine. Music playing through the headphones, city moving underneath. I take another sip of coffee, let the minutes come to me. No red lights I need to follow, no small screen I need to check. For a little while I'm good here, I can get to all that next. No messages for a while, that's alright with me. Nothing I need right now, nothing I need to see. Phone can stay where it is, music's enough for now. I don't need to check anything, I'm good right here somehow. Somebody's talking on the sidewalk, someone's waiting by the light. A bus pulls it across the block, then disappears out of sight. Usually I'd reach for something just to fill a little space. Scroll a little, check the time, let the whole hour get away. But the sky looks good from up here, and the breeze comes through again. So I leave the phone untouched and let the next song begin. No messages for a while, that's alright with me. Nothing I need right now, nothing I need to see. City keeps on moving, I don't have to know what's happening every minute. I can't let it go. Coffee's getting colder now, still tastes fine enough. Sunlight moves across the rooftop, wind picks up a little dust. I can feel the foam beside me, but I don't reach for it yet. Maybe later I'll remember whatever I meant to check. Another beat comes through the headphones, same calm place as before. I lean back into the chair, let my shoulders drop some more. No messages for a while, that's alright with me. Nothing I need right now, nothing I need to see. Phone can wait a little longer, so can everything else. I'm not trying to disappear, just enjoying being here. A cloud moves over the sunlight, shade falls over where I sit. Then the rooftop brightens again. I barely notice when it shifts. Someone rides from down the street, the door closes somewhere near. The song fades into a never. Still no reason to leave here. I could check the time right now, but I don't really need to know. There's still coffee in the cup and another track to go. Phone still in my pocket, music playing low. Wind moving through the rooftop. Still sitting here, still haven't checked, still no reason to. a scratch along the coffee cup, a stain beside my shoe. One headphone sits a little crooked, still sounds fine to me. Chair could probably be more comfortable, sky could maybe be more blue, but I don't feel like changing anything about this view. Usually I find something that could be better than it is. Today I let the small things stay exactly where they sit. Nothing needs fixing, not right now. Nothing needs changing, I can leave it how it is. Nothing needs fixing, I'm good with what I see. The day doesn't need improving, it's doing fine with me. Phone screen has a little crack I've meant to fix for months. Coffee isn't warm anymore, still taking little sips. Traffic isn't quiet, someone's drilling down the street, but somehow all the noise around me fits underneath the beat. I don't need perfect silence, don't need perfect weather too. There's enough that's working fine without me touching anything. Nothing needs fixing, not right now. Nothing needs changing, I can leave it how it is. City keeps on moving, wind keeps passing through. Nothing has to get much better for this to feel good too. Sunlight falls unevenly across the rooftop floor. One cloud covers half the view, then opens up once more. There's a button loose on my shirt, I'll probably fix someday, but today it doesn't matter, so I let it stay that way. Another song comes through my headphones, a little slower than before. I don't skip it or replace it, just let it play some more. Nothing needs fixing, nothing needs a plan. I don't have to make it better, just because I can. Nothing needs fixing, at least not for a while. I was sitting in the afternoon, and everything feels fine. Maybe later I'll remember all the little things to do. Maybe I'll forget a few, well then they would be alright too. Right now there's a chair beneath me, some coffee left nearby. I let the wind across the rooftop and a muff blue in the sky. No big lesson in the moment, nothing figured out today. I just don't feel like correcting anything that's in its place. Music playing, traffic moving, wind comes through. Nothing needs fixing, so I leave it just like. Woke up with nowhere I had to be, no alarm fighting with me. Curtains open, sky looking clear, city already moving somewhere. Made some coffee, took it upstairs, found that old chair waiting there. Headphones on, volume low, Nothing planned, nowhere to go. I can hear the traffic underneath. Somebody talking down the street. A train goes by then disappears. I just sit and leave it there. Nothing special today, and I like it that way. Coffee in my hand, music where I am. Not that I need to change, not that I need to chase. Just sitting here, taking my time. Sun on the rooftop, concrete warm through the soles of my feet. Same buildings I've seen before, still looking good from up here though. Phone in my pocket, let it stay. No reason to check it anyway. Maybe there's something that I should do. It'll still be there when I get to it. Wind moves through my t-shirt sleeve. For a second I forget to think. Not because I'm clearing my head, there's just nothing I need instead. Nothing special today, and I like it that way. City moving below, I'm taking it slow. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to chase. Just sitting here, taking my time. Now the song comes through the headphones. Don't know the words, still let it roll. Someone opens a window below. A little breeze starts moving slow. Clouds keep drifting overhead. No big thoughts inside my head. I don't need a reason why this feels good. For a little while someone walks across the corner. Car pulled out from down the street. Little pieces of the afternoon moving underneath my feet. Nothing special today, and I like it that way. Coffee getting cold, still know where I need to go. Nothing I need to change, nothing I need to chase. Just sitting here, taking my time. Maybe later I'll head back down. Maybe walk around a neighborhood. Maybe stay right here instead. Haven't really decided yet. Sun shifts slowly toward the wall. Another track begins to fade. I lean farther in the chair. Let the minutes go their way. No big plans behind the feeling. Nothing happened worth the name. Still the afternoon feels easy, and I'm good with it this way. Cup still by the chair. Sky still looking good, and a song comes on. Still sitting here, still taking my time. Nothing special going on. Thought about getting up just now, then another song came on. Recognized the first few seconds, so I stayed where I was. Cup is sitting almost empty, sun a little lower now. Nothing really holding me here, still I don't feel like going down. Maybe after this one finishes, I'll decide what I should do. Or maybe something else will start before I ever get to choose one more song. I'll stay for this, nothing more to it. Just sounds good like this. One more song, then we'll see. No need to decide yet what's next from me. Bass comes in beneath the traffic, drum sit easy in my ears. Wind moves lightly past my shoulder, everything feels good from here. Someone opens up a window, someone closes one below. Street lights aren't on yet, there's still plenty afternoon. I tap my shoe against the concrete without really keeping time. Look across the row of buildings, let the whole track pass me by. One more song, I'll stay for this. City moving under me, nothing that I miss. One more song, then we'll see. Could be another after, that's alright with me. Halfway through I stop remembering that I meant to leave at all. Something in the rhythm settles with the sunlight on the wall. Phone stays quiet, cup stays empty, chair still leaning back the same. A little breeze moves through again, just as the next verse plays. Nothing special in the moment, nothing asking to be safe. Just another good few minutes in an ordinary day. One more song, I'll stay for this. Nothing more to figure out, nothing more to miss. One more song, then we'll see. No need to make a promise about when to leave. Track gets close to finishing, I can hear the last few bars. For a second I think maybe this is when I'll finally start. Then the playlist moves along before the silence settles in. Different beat inside my headphones, and all the easy one begins. I smile a little to myself, settle fighter in the chair. Guess I'm staying for this one too. Still got some afternoon to spare. Another song already playing. Wind through the buildings, city down below. I stay where I am for now. Thought about getting up just now. Thought about getting up just now, then another song came on. Recognized the first few seconds, so I stayed where I was. Thought about getting up just now, then another song came on. Thought about getting up just now. Thought about getting up. Thought about getting up. Thought about getting up. Thought about getting up. Thought about. Thought about. Thought about. Same song playing once again, didn't mean to start it over, but the beat still fits the air, so I let it keep on going. Coffee resting by my chair, sunlight moving on the wall. I know it's coming in the track, still I like it when it falls. Nothing new inside the melody, nothing I haven't heard before. Maybe that's exactly why I don't need to ask for more. One song on repeat, playing nice and low. I already know the words, still I let it go. One song on repeat, same beat in my ears, feels good right where it is, so I leave it there. City noises underneath, mix a little with the drums. Car door closing down the block, someone calling out to someone. The track reaches that same heart I liked the first time that it played. Little bass line comes around, still sounds good the same old way. I could find another song, there's 1,000 on my phone, but I don't feel like choosing. This one's doing fine alone. One song on repeat, playing nice and low. Nothing I need different, nothing I need to know. Same rhythm in my headphones, same view from this chair. I don't mind hearing it again, I'm good with what is there. Comes through between the walls, moves my shirt against my arm. For a second clouds cover the sun and the rooftop gets warm. Song begins again from the top, I notice it, almost laugh. Guess I heard it 3 times now, maybe 4, I lost the count. Doesn't really matter much, I'm not keeping track today. Some things feel better when you don't have to make them change. One song on repeat, playing nice and low. I already know what's next, still I let it go. Coffee getting colder, afternoon moving on. Nothing wrong with staying here inside the same old song. Someone opens up a window, a little music drifts outside. For a moment 2 songs overlap, and theirs fades into the street. Mine keeps playing in my ears, right back where it started from. Same few seconds, same soft beat, still enough to keep me here. I lean farther in the chair, look across the rooftops again. Maybe I'll change the track later, just don't feel like it yet. Same song, same song, same song another time. When moving through, sitting on the low sign, still overhead, coffee by my side. I let it start again, I let it start again. Cars keep moving down below, people crossing, coming, going. Someone calls from across the street, doors keep opening underneath. Usually it all feels close, every sound is something I know. But from this chair above the road, everything feels a little slow. Headphones resting over my ears, music soft but everything's clear. The whole city is still right there, it just doesn't feel so near. The city sounds far away, still moving down below. I can hear it from up here, I just let it come and go. Nothing really changed, I'm just taking my time. The city keeps on moving, and I'm doing fine. Train rolls somewhere past the blocks, someone drops a set of keys. The dog barks once from down the street, then the sound gets lost in the breeze. Another car turns at the light, another window catches white. Someone carrying grocery bags, someone waving for a cab. I don't know where they're going, don't really need to know. Everybody has their own thing, I just watch it come and go. The city sounds far away, still moving down below. Traffic at the corner, voices down the line. Everything keeps moving, nothing asks me to, so I stay here listening, with nothing much to do. Coffee sitting by my side, little colder every time. I keep forgetting it's still there, too comfortable in this chair. Siren past the somewhere west, fades before I think of it. A bus pulls out, a light turns green, life keeps moving underneath. Music changes in my ears, different beats say feel it here. Wind moves through my t-shirt sleeve, I lean back and let it be. The city sounds far away, still moving down below. I can hear it from up here, I just let it come and go. Another song is starting, wind moves through again. The city keeps on going, someone left from one floor down, the bicycle rolls through the town. All that our music from a car fades before it gets too far. Her phone's still sitting in my pocket, haven't checked it for a while. Could be something waiting there, can't wait another song. Clouds move slowly overhead, sunlight shits beside my chair. Nothing special happening, still feels pretty good up here. Engine somewhere down the street, music playing quietly. Another train goes by, coffee by the chair. Here Thought I'd only stay a minute, that was quite a while ago. Still sitting in the same chair, still watching streets below. Coffee cup beside my sneaker, headphones resting on my ears. Sun has shifted toward the buildings, but I'm still comfortable here. Someone else comes to a balcony, stays a minute, then goes in. I wonder if they noticed me, then forget the thought again. Still up here, still taking my time. City keeps on moving, and everything feels fine. Still up here, no reason yet to leave. Another little breeze comes through, another song finds me. Traffic changes every minute, but from here it feels the same. Cars roll through the intersection, people come and go again. Someone's carrying a shopping bag, someone's walking with a friend. Their voices disappear below before I hear how stories end. That's alright, I don't need endings, don't need to know where people go. Little pieces of the city are enough from where I sit. Still up here, still taking my time. Nothing really calling, nothing I need to fight. Still up here, music in my ears. I've been here a little longer, still feels good from here. The buildings, maybe afternoon has changed. The light is softer on the concrete, but the day still feels the same. Phone that stayed inside my pocket longer than I usually do. I don't even think about it till I feel it when I move. There's probably something waiting, there usually always is. But whatever needs an answer doesn't need one quite this minute. Still up here, still taking my time. City keeps on moving, I'm letting it pass by. Still up here, another track begins. I turn it up a little, then lean back again. Cup is nearly empty, sky still has a lot of blue. The train rolls past the buildings like it's done all afternoon. No big thing has happened, no story I could tell. Just a couple quiet hours, and somehow that's gone well. Maybe that's enough today, maybe there's more coming too. I don't need to call it anything, I'm just enjoying the view. Still up here, music still playing. When going through, still got nowhere I need to be right now. Sun on the concrete, bright around my shoes. Warm across the rooftop, nothing much to do. Shadow from the chair leg falls a little to the side. Same old afternoon light still feels good today. I take the headphones off just for half a minute. Hear the city underneath, then put them back again. Sun on the concrete, warm against my feet. Nothing really happening, just an easy little beat. Light across the rooftop, moving nice and slow. I don't need to follow it, I just let it go. White wall catching sunlight, window shining back. Little lines of shadow stretching by the stairs. Coffee sitting near me, almost halfway gone. I take another small sip while the next track comes on. Somewhere there's a door closing, someone starts a car. Sounds drift up between the buildings, then they don't feel far. Sun on the concrete, warm against my feet. Nothing really happened, just an easy little beat. Light across the rooftop, moving nice and slow. I don't need to follow it, I just let it go. I take shirt warm across my shoulder, wind comes through again. Just enough to cool the air before the heat comes back. How blues over for a second, everything turns soft, and the summer finds the rooftop like it never left at all. Phone is still inside my pocket, no reason to look at. Whatever I was gonna check, I already forget. Side on the concrete, shadow by the chair. Music in my headphones, warm air everywhere. Nothing needs a name today, nothing needs a plan. I just watch the light move from where I am. A little dust moves near the wall, caught inside the light. I watch it for a second, then it drifts out of sight. Someone talking on a balcony, laugh from down below. The song changes without warning, I just let the next one go. Lean back a little farther, one head around the cup. No reason to get moving, no reason to get up. Sun still on the concrete, music still playing. In between the buildings, still sitting here, still looking out, still taking it slow.